Hello everyone. As you can see here, we got some code. We got a Web3 forum, and this is actually the older version of the site. There's a lot of good stuff here, lots of JavaScript I'm going to be reusing in this original forum. But ideally, you can just infinitely scroll through content and integrate ENS, all these great features. Obviously, we're hoping these links work and stuff. Got to build these out. Lots of work to be done, but I'm actually been rebuilding from scratch. So this is the old interface again, and right now this is the new thing. So we don't have any content generating right now, but I think that this interface is just a little bit cleaner. First thing I'm going to do is try to make this box just have that little bit of padding there. But overall, I think that the way that this looks is going to be superior once we have all the content loaded, because it's like this thing's a little bit too big. There's like the difference in the color of the line. I think this one's just pure black, whereas this one's like a dark blue. So I kind of have to make a decision on that. But overall, the create a post, like this isn't interactive. What is this providing? It just says create a post. Like, okay, that's a nice idea. But if you see this, write your post and submit post, then I feel like that's self-explanatory enough. So, you got to trust your users. And then this little thing right here where it's just like spaced out versus this thing where it's like in the same line. I think it's pretty good. But yeah, so ChatGPT just launched this new feature that lets you screenshot. So I'm using Opera crypto browser right now, or Opera just browser actually with the crypto wallet enabled. So I'm trying to, it's a little bit weird. But then Google Chrome as well, because for whatever reason, I have, where in the heck is, all right, so this is actually Chrome and this is Opera over here. And so for some reason, the same exact code base, like it can't compile when I'm, uh, like this doesn't compile, but this compiles just fine over here. So for some reason, it doesn't compile in Opera, but it does compile in Google Chrome. So I'll be deploying this contract. So what I need to do is I changed some, I'm going to keep the token the same, but make the form different. So I need to deploy with two of these parameters right here, which are in this code. So this is the token address. I could have sworn I had these things in quotes. Okay, what about tag address? See, these things, I kind of want them to be strings, right? Like, what is it? I think it is. Hmm. Interesting. See, this one was originally in quotes. So I just find that interesting. I guess it works even if it doesn't, if it isn't in a quote. That's kind of wild. All right. So anyway, did I do token address? No. All right. Token address. Good call on that one there. And then tag address. Alright, thank you for deploying on the Remix virtual machine. We're gonna need to make this full screen. Make sure we're on the girly testnet. Girly. And then hit deploy. Boom. And so then all we need to do is change over the address that we had over here and the ABI. So we can just go ahead and delete that. Replace this with this. The pasted wallet number, because I just copied it from somewhere else. Alright, and then the ABI. Boom. Alright. So, alright, so now I think we're done with Google Chrome. For now. Should be. Sure hope we are. I'm gonna just put it over here and make Opera full screen. Alright, so basically the way to test this is to go here, see where it says 2 in the console. Hopefully when we reload the page it says 1. Says 2. It says 2. Did I save this one? Clone. Alright. Two. How is it getting 2? Huh. Must not be loading right? Something's off with that. What happens if I go to... What happens if I do this? Go back to Google Chrome. Pull up this. Go to talk.online/clone.html. One. Alright, so something must be a problem with the let me shift F5 this one. And then we connect. It says 1. Alright, so I just needed to reload the page. There we go. Alright. So wait, let me... It was gonna... Yes, it was gonna bother me that that thing was just under everything. Alright, so... Cool. Alright. Now we're chilling. Cool. What do we want to do now? Have some content? Oh, gotta add a hover for sure right here. Let's load the other options. So we can get rid of this tab, I think. Didn't really do us much. This is just some code now. All right. All right. What were the options? Random, new, recommended. Let's go ahead and add some new option values. What was it? Popular, random, new, recommended? Oh. Don't need to get rid of the first popular. Mm-hmm. All right, so here's a cool thing you can do. All right, so it should be able to read the code and look at the image and be like, know exactly what I'm talking about. All right. Usually it'll like say a comment when something's actually different because this is all code I'm pretty sure is the same. Margin 50% X auto. We don't need this extra. Postbox input type, do I have that? Type equals, okay, width. So it's really this width padding border 100% minus 40x. Wow. Oops. Does this solve the issue? Alright, I think this is kind of a red herring over here. It's kind of throwing me off here. Okay, just got rid of it completely. Alright, that's not going to cut it. We're going to need this button, hover. This is definitely going to be something new, right? Menu. Button, let me add a button, hover. Alright, let's at least make sure that this works. Alright. Okay, and whatever we did right here needs to be undone. Okay. But it's now, okay, how's it compared to, see, it's only like, see, this is like, wow, that's dark. Like, maybe just do like a little bit in between. Like, that's, submit post. Okay, that's pretty good actually. Now that I think of it, that's really dark though. Like, this is like almost not enough though. What we have here, so. Okay, and then let's try to change. Let's just see what happens when we copy this whole block. Because I feel like that's going to be a problem. I mean, it's really a small issue as far as formatting issues go. Like, literally just trying to move this thing slightly over, right? Nothing crazy. Okay, this worked. Okay. Maybe I just didn't understand the code enough. But this appears to work. I'm going to get rid of like the comments so that way it's not like. Alright. And then double check if we do one of these numbers, does it look right? Like, make it, that is pretty much the behavior we want, right? So let's see if it looks good on mobile, right? Oops. All right, talk.online slash clone.html. Yeah, I mean, I would say that this looks pretty good. Looks like what it's designed to look like. Um, so that's cool. And now we can work on more dynamic type content. So, um, what did I say? Write your post. Yeah. All right. So could you give me? All right. So it's gonna do a little bit lighter, right? Of course. All right. You said that as if you're on my side 100% of the time. All right, let's see how this looks. Oh, no, I want it to be, well, maybe that looks good, right? It's like, oh, submit post. No, that makes it look like you already clicked it. Oh, quadruple sevens. I like that. All right, that's pretty good. Submit post. I'm not gonna think too deeply about that, you know. I don't remember what it was like. I feel like that's pretty good though. It's like, all right, that's reactive at least. So as far as I'm concerned, this is like the ideal base to build the site out from. So let me see. Wait, it does look a little bit like maybe seems like the max width here could be 1,000, but it would look really spread out, I think. Um, what happens if you do this? Just goes out. I would like it to like pop down. I think that might be better. Because on this one, it's like you can literally just bring it down all the way if you wanted to and start doing HTML development. So is that like a? Oh, this looks funny. Write your post. All right. And no one's watching this live. Can you pause a stream where you're like, oh, no, you can't pause this stream. It's not how streams work. All right. So let me at least give you some content to enjoy here. Um, or not. You can just imagine what I look like while I'm peeing. Alrighty. And I'm here. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's gonna take me forever just to even like achieve a base level of comfort again, where I was previously. Whew. I swear I just heard like a smoke alarm, like chirp, like beep. Must be tweaking. Must be tweaking. All right. It's like. All right. Alrighty. Oh, I did. I actually did just hear that. What the fuck? I cannot be streaming with there being a chirp. Oh no. A smoke alarm chirp? This just ruined my day. Alright, I've done that before and it just like made it stop. Whew. But yeah, that smoke alarm has like not had a battery in it for a long time, and I think just sometimes it just does that. Hmm. Okay, so we have a pretty solid foundation for. See, this looks a. Oh man, I just heard it. Oh man. Well, that's what you call basic CSS development. Getting going. Um, oh man, I should probably eat food before I start working on this again anyway, but then it's like, oh, when are you gonna come back? Alright, so basically what I need to do is open this thing back up and double check everything's still working. Get the one and yeah, we're gonna have to. That is gonna just destroy me. Wow, that is just like the most anti-focus thing ever. Just like every like few minutes, it's like deep. Um. So then, what I'll need to do is I could probably close this out, but I'm gonna be closing them all out soon, so I can go to the dang store and pick up a freaking battery. But I have this file loader.js, and it has everything that as far as loading the content and getting you. I mean, it's pretty amazing that as far as JavaScript goes, I guess it's not the craziest thing in the world. 270 is kind of a lot of lines of code, but it can provide functionality to everything with just 200, with this not a very large file. I mean, this is boilerplate too, and then I don't even know really how this actually displays. Like, I really don't know exactly how it works, and some of these things are not very well named, and there's some probably repeat codes and bad coding practices and things that can be broken up. So that's what I'm doing next time, or what I would be doing if it wasn't for this. Curse you, smoke alarm. All right.